Hello, parents. Hello, coaches. Hello, players in Augusta, in McCrory, Arkansas. I'm back again, and I'm going to be here for a minute until somebody takes this training opportunity, this training resource seriously, because we got so many kids that are good athletes between McCrory and Augusta, and yet these basketball programs are not performing up to par. You know it. I know it. Parents know it. Coaches know it. So this is me educating the parents on the need to go to whomever has keys to these gyms and allow this resource to be made available to the kids that really and truly want to get the most out of the basketball season right now. Because what's going on right now is football is getting all the attention, and whatever attention is left, baseball is getting it. And you got people taking these kids to the side and training them for baseball and training them for football, but nobody's training anybody for basketball. All they're doing for basketball is having practice. That's all they're doing. They're just having practice. They showing up. We're going to run up and down the floor. We're going to run some drills. And then we're going to go play in the games. And, some of these parents are fooled. I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody, but some of you parents, y'all are fooled in the community. Y'all think, okay, we need a new coach. Your team been losing all season. Oh, we need a new coach. We got to have a new coach. We get a better coach in here that can really teach these kids something. Then we're going to start winning. These kids going to get more out of their season, because I really hate to see these kids lose. Well, here's the problem with that. You could have a coach from the NBA come through, but what I'm about to explain to you right now is going to prove to you that no matter who you bring in as a coach, it's what's being done or not being done in the offseason. You guys are not following the process. The kids don't understand the process. The coaches don't understand the process. The athletic directors don't understand the process when it comes to basketball. I understand the process. If you want your basketball program to improve, you might want to listen. You may want to watch this video all the way to the end. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but you might want to watch this whole thing. You might want to take me seriously and go to whoever got the keys to these gyms and get me a key if you want your basketball program to improve. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you don't fix or assist me in fixing what I'm about to show you, this is going to be proof as to you wondering what happened between the season before last season and then the next season and then that season and what's going to I'm going to tell you what's going to happen going into this season too. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen to this season. Check out my diagrams up here. Let's say this is the previous season, last season, and you got some kids that had some flaws. They were your best athletes, some of your worst athletes, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's say that the flaws they had were poor shot mechanics, poor ball handling. This is team-wide. Poor footwork, turning the ball over a whole lot, things of that nature. Okay. During the off-season, which off-season is about 5 to 6 months. If you're looking at March to just say August, 5 to 6 months, you got 5 to 6 months to improve upon these flaws. But here's what happens. Let's say all you do is spend your money, and you spend your money to allow your kid to play tournament basketball or AAU basketball during the summer. Okay, stay with me now. The previous season, they were playing with those flaws, so they never could quite get over the hump because of those flaws. The next summer, after that season, they went into AAU ball and tournament basketball with those same flaws. They never got fixed because all they did was practice and play more basketball. But you're practicing and playing basketball with those same flaws. Those 5 or 6 months during the offseason, they never get fixed. So guess what happens when you go into your next season, regardless of who your coach is? Poor shot mechanics, poor ball handling, poor footwork this season. You go into next summer, you do the same thing. Play some more AAU ball, play some more tournament basketball, practice, play games, but you never fix the flaws. The next season, poor shot mechanics, poor ball handling, poor footwork. I don't have to point out either school. You know you guys are suffering from it. You've been suffering from it for years because the kids have these flaws. They running up and down the court and spinning all around and turning the ball over, and they right under the basket and they can't make a basket, and they getting beat back on offense or on defense or whatever. These are flaws, and you taking them from one season to the next. Why? Because you won't allow somebody like me that can improve your program to do something about it. 2 towns, 10 to 12 miles is separating these towns. We got 6 gyms with basketball courts in them, and I can't get in either one. And I got the credentials, and I can't get in either one. Look at this. This is the fix. This is the process. Previous season, poor shot mechanics, poor ball handling, poor footwork. Probably a lot more than that. But I'm just pointing out those 3 for this example. If in the off season during those 5 to 6 months, and it doesn't have to be, off season is not just summer months. We're talking about the time after the season ends. Okay. You got roughly 5 to 6 months. If you get with a certified trainer like Coach Rod, obviously that's me, and develop your skill set through skill development and drills, because the skill development is going to fix the shot mechanics, the ball handling, the footwork. And once you get to a point where you have not necessarily mastered those things, but you have developed your skills to a point where I can put you through drills and you can be successful in those drills because those drills simulate the basketball game. Now, next season, when your coach gets you, guess what? You got an improved skill set, improved shot mechanics, improved ball handling, improved footwork. My friends, parents, coaches, players, community, athletic directors, all of a sudden, your team is better. 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, seniors. We can all even go back to Pee Wee basketball. You mean to tell me between these 2 towns, y'all don't need that resource? Think of how much stronger your basketball program would be if you open the doors and let the man in. And we start with the little kids. By the time y'all get them in high school, even just 7th grade, they ready. They play basketball. I've done it before. I had some kids. Ask about me. I've had some kids. Janae Green, remember some of them kids. Okay? I've had kids to where I had them in Pee Wee basketball. And by the time they hit 7th grade, all they had to do was play basketball, keep on learning. But they had the basics. It works. The process works. Anybody that knows me or knows anything about me during the time we was playing Pee Wee basketball, go ask somebody. But I ain't going to sit. I'm not sitting here begging for no gym. What I'm telling you is this right here. The basketball programs amongst these 2 schools, regardless of which coaches you have, they are struggling, they have been struggling, and they will continue to struggle. I can actually predict the season you're going to have because of what you're doing and not doing. You want your program to improve? Get with Coach Rod. I'll see you next time.